Hi, I'm Joseph Salvador, and currently it is December 14th, 2021. And so I'd like to introduce my audience first. Marlon, you can go first.
Hi, Marlon.
Alea,
Hi, I'm Leah.
Leslie,
Hi, I'm Leslie.
Olivia,
Hi, I'm Olivia.
Parneet,
Hi, I'm Parnichima.
and Summary.
Hello, I'm Summary.
Okay, so to start off my speech, I'd like to ask, how will you see yourself when you die? Now, when I ask that question, a lot of people say, or a lot of people think about, oh, I'm going to be embalmed, put inside a casket, and put 6 feet under, or either that, or I'm going to be turned into ashes through cremation. Now, these two ways of modern burials are actually very unsustainable and create a lot of pollution. Not only that, but they cost a lot and are very inaccessible. And so, this is why I'm advocating to increase the use of tree burials and stop the use of modern burials. So I'd like to explain to you what a tree burial is first. So this is my visual. And so the way tree burials work are that they are biodegradable urns from Capsula Mundi, and they start around $457. Now, this is cheaper than most regular funerals that cost upwards of $10,000, $9,000 and higher. So the way it works is that all of the nutrients within your body get put into an egg, which get buried underground in the soil, and your choice of tree gets placed right on top. And as the shell of the egg decomposes and as the nutrients get added into the soil within the urn, the tree can suck up the nutrients from your body as you decompose, and it will grow a giant, beautiful, happy tree, or that's the hope. And so, um, with this, I'd like to discuss the ills and harms of regular, or go further into the ills and harms of modern burials. So, with regular embalming, many of the uses or many of the embalming sessions use formaldehyde. Now, if you're not familiar, formaldehyde is a highly carcinogenic chemical which causes a lot of the people who work within funeral homes, embalmers, people of that nature, to get forms of cancer really easily, such as skin cancer, colon cancer, things like that. And not only that, but general graveyards also seep nitrates into the soil and our groundwater. In a 2020 article by Laura K. Lautz, she wrote burial decay products are the source to some extent of the elevated nitrates within groundwater. And that's bad for us because the carcinogenic chemicals of formaldehyde will get inside of water and will eventually um, affect us that live within the community. And not only that, but they are very expensive and they take a lot of materials to make, to embalm, to set up a whole funeral, to do everything within modern funeral services. In a 2020 article by the University of Florence, they say graveyards have a high energy footprint and produces atmospheric pollution. Now, so with even just making and embalming these bodies, take caring of them also produces a lot more pollution than we think. And so when you also think of graveyards, you think of these small plots of lands within cities that will eventually fill up with dead bodies just being under the ground and staying there for hundreds of years. And so that's a big problem because where else are we going to put bodies after they're crowded? And so my plan to fix all of this is that we are going to offer tree burials for cheap, which they already are a lot cheaper than most funerals. Um, this we can make the same companies that offer modern burials um, also offer tree burials. It'll Because of this, it'll boost accessibility because it'll be cheaper and better for low income families to afford a proper burial. And it'll also be more eco-friendly because these bodies will decompose and they will go back into life. They'll be trees, they'll turn into soil, they will help the land. And so this plan not only reduces waste within our environment, but it also reduces the chemicals that we are exposed to in our environments. Some of the unexpected advantages of this is that they'll be cheaper and more accessible to lower income families, as I've said. And I believe it can also foster some sort of healing after a death, seeing life come from death, seeing this tree grow out of this person's body. So, in conclusion, the current modern burials are very harmful and unsustainable, which is why we need a more eco-friendly tree burial to reduce the cost and stop the amount of chemicals and bad things that go into our environment. So with this, I'd like to encourage you to talk to your family, plan out your death, maybe just think about the different ways of burials and how you can make your death benefit the earth and not leave it a worse place than it already is. So thank you, and I'm Joseph Salvador. So I'd like to introduce my audience again. So Marlon,
Hi, I'm Marlon.
Samarit,
Hello, I'm Samri.
Parneet,
Hi, I'm Parneet.
Olivia,
Hi, I'm Olivia.
Leslie,
Hi, I'm Leslie.
and Alea.
Hi, I'm Alea.
Okay, thank you.